Part 1 of this two-part series served as a crash course on what pH balance means. I discussed what a change in pH balance really means and went over the relationship between acidity and alkalinity. In this video, I'm going to go over what pH balance means to your hair care regimen and provide you with some helpful suggestions. For those of you that have watched other Green Beauty videos, I'm sure you're familiar with this picture I drew, which represents a hair strand. The green leaf-like parts on the sides represents your cuticles, and the area inside represents your hair's cortex. Your cuticles are there to protect your cortex. In hair care, pH balance is very important. The pH of hair, or sebum, is around 5. This means that hair is slightly acidic. The further right towards alkaline the product you use is, the more damage you're causing to your cuticles. A product with a pH of 6 won't do much, but a pH of 7, which is water, will slightly lift your cuticles. Remember, it's not a 1 unit change, it's a 10 times unit change. So imagine the level of damage a product with a pH of 9 would do to your cuticles, or a relaxer which has a pH of 13. When it comes to pH balance with hair care, it's important to remember 2 rules. 1, only use products whose pH is around the average pH of your hair. And 2, avoid what I like to call pH swings, which is when you quickly move from an acidic product to an alkaline product or vice versa. Relaxers are a huge culprit of this. I will be dedicating a video on the topic of relaxers soon. Using products whose pH is within this range will always keep your cuticles flat and prevent them from lifting. As you can see, the pH of water is around 7, which is not within this range, and in some areas your water could be hard, or in other words alkaline, and have a pH level of about 8 or 9. Water is great and it hydrates, but it does slightly lift your cuticles. That is one of the reasons why it's so important to pre-poo your hair before washing. If you missed a video about pre-poo methods, click on this link. So the more settled and undisturbed your cuticles stay, the less damaged and weathered it will become. An example of a pH swing is when you apply a product with a pH of 10 to your hair and then apply something with a pH of 3. Or if you use a shampoo with a pH of 7 and then use a conditioner with a pH of 3. These swings are damaging to your cuticles because it forces your cuticles to lift and quickly close. If repeated multiple times, this open and close movement will weaken your cuticles and cause permanent damage. Before you run out and buy a shampoo or conditioner system with an acceptable pH, I will show you how to alter the pH of any products you currently have. Since we are trying to stay away from alkaline products, adding something acidic is a great way to make your products more acidic. Aloe vera juice has a pH of 4, vinegar has a pH of 3, and lemon juice has a pH of 2. Adding any of these to a product you already have will make it more acidic. Just keep in mind to use aloe vera juice with products that you don't plan to rinse out, and use vinegar or lemon juice with products that you do plan to rinse out. You don't want to walk around smelling like vinegar. Here are my recommendations on what the pH of your product should be. Washing away dirt from your scalp can be a harsh process for your hair strands, especially if you don't pre-poo first. And water is already lifting your cuticles to a certain extent, so I recommend that your shampoo have a pH level of about 5 to 6. To adjust the pH, always remember to do it in a separate bottle, rather than pouring the pH adjuster, which in this case is lemon juice, in your whole shampoo bottle. The addition of a new substance can decrease the potency of the product's preservatives, and over time may cause it to mold. So just remember to portion out what you're going to use and mix it separately. Shampoos come in different pH levels, so to increase its pH, add 1 tablespoon at a time of lemon juice until the pH is around 5. A conditioner's job is to add nutrients and close your cuticles, so most already have an appropriate pH level. I recommend your conditioner be at a pH level of about 4 to 5. Again, please remember to always mix your mixtures in a separate bowl and mix in your pH adjuster 1 tablespoon at a time. Leave-in conditioners are great because they basically continue where the conditioner left off and should further coat and close your cuticles. I recommend a leave-in conditioner to have a pH of about 3.5 to 4. If you choose to use a cream after the leave-in conditioner, make sure the pH is around the same, 3.5 to 4. And if you decide to add an oil to your hair, you'll be fine because the oil is not water-based and will not lift your hair cuticles. Looking at my recommendations at this angle, it's easy to see that all the products now fit within the safe pH zone, and there are no pH swings. Being aware of the pH levels in products will help you better understand and care for your hair. Proper cuticle treatment will always result in stronger, shinier hair. Simple as that. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Green Beauty channel for new videos. Did you know that I'm now posting daily natural hair facts on Twitter? Follow @GreenBeautyTalk on Twitter. Some of the natural hair facts may surprise you.